100%. That coolout needs to come through. That rotation from Juicy needs to come through as well. A bit of a spray and pray going down right now. Retla is actually able to take down Visio though. Second one down to YESicaN. Also shutting down Killer S. That's a 3k for the round before being shut down there by nizzy, a 2 versus 2. And you do have the spike and can try and force it a little bit more, but you're going to have to get into a very tight and hidden corner. Enable that to happen. There we go. The position has been spotted out. Maybe we'll see a swing come through. Looks like they're just going to hightail it out of there and try and get all the way over to that A side. But I think, there we go, Bleed are fully aware that that's what they're trying to do here. Where things could get a little bit nasty. They have noted that the players have made their way into the site and that plant is going to go down, so the aggression needs to come through. Now, a little bit of ring around the road on this corner. Can they land that shot? Yes, they can. Suka falls down. Nizzy gets crazyguy in retaliation. A 1 versus 1 post plant. He said it was going to be scrappy. Spicy little pop shots there, but no teleporting. A bit of a quiet before the storm now as Fancy to make kind of little bit of a rotation here. Nizzy taking out Retla. That's going to lighten the low, but Jay once again there to trade it out. Maybe try and find a second for their pleasure. Now it looks like Fancy are going to try and maintain that contention away. So again, the util and pocket really needs to come in clutch. But what do they have? Potentially a few of those Omen smokes would be useful. Fade utility too. Just enable a little bit of information as to where these players may be lurking. There we go. Beautiful trades coming through. Deryeon falls. crazyguy gets it back on Visio. The whiff there, trying to reload. Suka takes you out. JayH. There we go. He's on a little bit of a disadvantage, only just slightly. But it still could be quite promising if those ults go down.
You're not quite able to shut down Killers. However, the sort of affirmation that he's there is going to allow him to play the close angle. Killers punishes it. He's traded by JayH, who is able to get away while he is near-sighted. The rest of Bleed, though, are making their rotation. More importantly, so's Retla, who's going for the flank here. Plant will go down, 2 versus 3. crazyguy shocked up. What damage can they do? It's going to, for the time being, at least harm Suka a little bit. Nightfall committed. As Suka goes for the high grounds now. JayH has been spotted out from the low grounds. Visio, good for the first assisted by Suka. But here's that flank. crazyguy and Retla, they strike and got a pixel to work with. crazyguy, his aggression in mid may be about to beat every member of Fancy. Good for 1-2, traded by YESicaN. The 2 versus 3 now.
They give all the cover they need to safely get that spike planted down. Again, Retla desperately trying to find someone there. Don't want to contest too easily just yet. That could work though. Visio falls down. That's at least one. A 2 versus 2 now. Util in pocket. What could they do to try and make this work out for them? And it's going to be a very, very difficult indeed. Nizzy getting a little bit bolshy with it could cause a massive upset if they go for this flank, especially given the fact that these players are having to run immediately. There we go. And it's just a lot of hesitance on both sides to take this gunfight. A very tight, close quarters engagement. There's one at least for Jay. Can they get another? The ult certainly will help there. Clean up shop. That is a 3k thus far. Beautiful help from crazyguy as well. Many players of Fancy
30 seconds
looking to do something as Clarus.
The From the Shadows is going to allow them to get the spike. I think they just want to clear the safe site before they commit to planting here. And in the numbers get punched. Spike goes down. crazyguy not quite able to trade it instantly. Deryeon will be resurrected though, rejoining the fight, making this a 5 versus 2. nizzy tagged for the time being. As Visio falls, nizzy's finished off. Bleed. There's aggression from nizzy. Headhunter tries to get an opening. Able to do so just yet. Oh, JayH instantly down the response though, brings us down to the 4v4. YESicaN continuing this aggression though. Deryeon swift to respond into the 3v3. Now remember, Fancy's spy's not too good here, so damage is perfect. And hey, Deryeon being wounded for the time being. Killers continues this rampage, and actually, Bleeds, they really need to make sure they don't take their eye off the ball here. Visio on the flank could finish off crazyguy, and something we have a really dire circumstance on our hands. JayH finishes off Visio. Suka trades. It's all on crazyguy. What's happened, Grace?
100%. And though, it looks like they're not actually willing to contest it. It feels like they're just gonna let them have it. But they could get a few extra kills under their pocket. Here we go, a little bit of an attempt there. Retla gets one. JayH gets traded out though. Trades across the board as Retla shutting down that 3K.
Trademark in mid. You can't commit to that fight. The C's going to be avoided by JayH. It's on the jump spot. He has crazyguy shut down Suka. 3v3. Lays on from Juicy, needs to get some mileage now. Fisio on the close angle is going to be pinged. He'll back off for the time being. And then from the high ground, Juicy, good for the first. Oh, finishes off nizzy. Hit by the flash though, fully blinded. There's a little bit of damage to Killers. It's crazyguy to deliver the killing blow. It's all on Fisio. 8 bullets, 3 players to find. Time is his friend. Do they stop it? How do they stop it? Paranoia going to not hit, but the blind will. JayH saves his teammate's life with that kill to Fisio. Crazyguy hunts Fury, good for yet one more. He's going to try and pick off YESicaN. Doesn't quite land, but the bullets will. Killers left alone. 1 versus 5. Deryeon falls, but with 30 HP, things go from bad to worse. JayH doesn't want to risk the overextension as Killers gets another one. A kill here onto the safe would be monumental. Themselves JayH around Suka there, despite the low HP. Deryeon will finish the job. Killers is going to try and punish that. He does just that. JayH gets the next say in the matter though. Weapons exchanged. Juicy goes to the high ground. YESicaN falls there. Goes down Viper's pit. Over in mid. Nizzy's good for 2. Visio's able to try with one of his own now. It goes down to the 1v1. Missed shot from Retla. Means his life is going to be in peril. Is the fake or the setup over to B here. As Bleed inch their way forward. Suka's the one to stop him. He's good for the first. Spots the rest out. Juicy swift to trade. But being fought on different angles means that in mid, Killers shutting down crazyguy means they have to constantly be worried about their flank. The Sage Wall is going to allow the plant to move down to the 3 versus 4. Make that 3 versus... Oh, make that 2 versus 4. It's Killers well low on HP as JayH defined. He's gone to the other side of his ice wall to try and hunt down Fisio. It's all on JayH. Fisio, the lurk pays off. Ghost in hand, spots out the aggression. Oh, he'll shut down Deryeon. Regardless of weapon, he'll get that opening. The Bulldog of Juicy now to try and follow it up. Killers will finish the job. He's going to be spotted by the recon darts though. Nizzy continues to aid in this attack. Killers, he'll finish the job. Bleed, they just get dismantled by Fancy here. Crazy will be the last man. Lineups a real threat here to Fancy. However, they look to make a fairly fast land grab here. Suka prowls the close angle, sees it's clear. Deryeon now, the next man call to action. Fully blinded there, Killers, good for him. JayH is able to trade for 1 and 2. YESicaN, it's the next play in the matter though. Crazyguy though, good for 1.
Down Nizzy with the off as I expected. Gonna try and get a little bit fruity with it. The Prowler goes out to try and get some intel as this retake wants to happen. Deryeon falls down. There is at least 1. Can Suka get a second? YESicaN gets a second. JayH falling down. The pinch coming through right now on the side of Fancy. It's time to look very strong. There we go. Nizzy takes out crazyguy. Juicy gets 1 onto Suka. Can they get the second here onto Nizzy? Looks like they know exactly where Juicy is. Try and enable this now. Deryeon holding this very up close and personal angle. Is aware of the approach being attempted now. There we go. There's 1 onto Suka. YESicaN takes on crazyguy though. There we go. There's the second onto Fisio. And his Fury went out. Didn't really cause too much of a kerfuffle, but the rest taking out JayH. That's at least padding out a little bit. Another one there. Deryeon taking out Killer S. It's all left down to Nizzy, who is bent for a 4th for Deryeon. You know, we said he had an attack. They've been so tentative, so careful how they want to go. But here we go. Of ultis getting popped across the board. Crazyguy gets that pick there, but there we go. I was waiting for that. Nizzy gets the pick on the Juicy before being traded out by JayH. Deryeon is taken out before being nicely rezzed by JayH. That's exactly the moment difficult when you've got this much utility in front of you. That's going to tank your health a little bit if you do decide to just walk through. There's the pick onto crazyguy, but that call out is going to come through, so they know roughly where he is lurking. You know that reposition did come through. And get one of these nice little picks. There's one.
Back off, they disengage, but the flank's already coming. Crazyguy expects the first. Does he expect Nizzy? As Nizzy now becomes the make or break for Fancy. Vandal in hand. He's not quite seen. Spots out JayH. Timing is everything now.
Teleport's ready.
As he gets behind all 3 players. He's got to hope for timing though. He spots them out. It's laboured. Oh, he's whiffed it! He's whiffed it! He's good for 2 though. JayH will eventually. Oh, JayH will finish the job, but nizzy recovers. It's JayH left in a 1v3. 30 seconds left. No Sage, no Ice Wall either. Means that this plant is going to be laboured regardless of the condition. Oh, I love that call now. 4 versus 5. Fancy this retake. Yes, they have an advantage, but look how slow this flank is coming. And the flank is coming. But in every round, we've seen him commit one or two players to the flank. At this point, crazyguy now knows about this. He's vigilant of it. Does timing favour him? So it will favour. He's good for the first YESicaN trades. Now with YESicaN's position, no. What's the follow-up? Juicy finished off by nizzy. JayH trades. YESicaN follows it up. They end up overwhelming JayH. Fancy Suka. Not rotating just yet means it's going to be down to both nizzy and YESicaN to hold the safe site. Missed shot early on. YESicaN. Was he spotted? No, he wasn't. Oh, he's got a flank. He's got a perfect flank. Spots out 2 players on the rotation. Please, they're not needed. Killers is good for 2. YESicaN finishes off crazyguy. It's all on Retla. Another chance at a 1 versus 4. Unable to get that kill onto I'm not able to get that stabilization onto killers. Means that Retla now has to only fight 2. One enemy 2. Spots out the first. All on YESicaN.
Push coming through as well. That ult being utilized. That's an immediate stampede. It's just like nizzy is just so good of it. Juicy down falling. Juicy is indeed res, but there we go.
Oh my god!
Absolute chaos on both sides. Retla and Juicy a pick a piece. That Viper's Pit holding back from that collapse. So Retla taking out Suka. That's going to leave this steep pinch. I love the fact that, again, Killer S and YESicaN making sure that they're swinging together. There's one. JayH falling down. Juicy. They get one there to Killer S. Can they find YESicaN? They're going to safely hot tail it out of there. A 1 versus 2 now for YESicaN. It's an awkward position to be in. It's in the best of time, setting out a bit of points over there. We go. Juicy and JayH. Juicy holding this very tight angle. nizzy trying to find a little lurky way into sight, but that ice wall is going to make it a lot harder. There's the bird. Suka falling down, and again, no trades. It is falling apart right now for Fancy on this round. YESiO, you've just got to hightail it out of there, save the weaponry, and hope for the best.
1 versus 5 for YESiO. Winning this would make history, but he's got to deal with Deryeon first. Teleports to the high grounds. Deryeon.
They're going out. I think they are aware of nizzy's positioning potentially as well, but again, it's this idea of they're not really wanting to contest it. Well, Deryeon is going to contest it. There we go. There's the opening pick going in the favor of Bleed.
And who better?
Again, that's going to cause a little bit of a kerfuffle.
It's now all going to be on YESiO to try and delay this push. And Bleeds, they're going pretty quick about this. The smoke timing is well acquainted, but for YESiO, he sees the cross of the first player. He backs off. He doesn't want to risk falling as well. A 2-man disadvantage here would be a death sentence. And Retla's on the flank. He's good for 1. Juicy and crazyguy all chime in. It's on YESicaN. 1 versus 5. Good for the first. JayH on the close angle. The stage was done so